My name is Saffron Bryant. I'm from RMIT University, and the title of my FameLab presentation is Cryopreservation Isn't Just for Science Fiction. I want to give you two scenarios. First, imagine you're lying in a hospital bed. The life support machine is beeping beside your head and the acrid smell of antiseptic fills your nostrils. The doctor at the end of the bed is talking, but you struggle to focus on her words. However, the message is clear. If you don't get a new heart in the next week, you'll die. The trouble is, with current technology, a compatible donor would have to die within 4 hours travel time of that hospital bed, or the heart will be thrown away. Now imagine the second scenario. A colonization ship arrives in Alpha Centauri. The colonists are just waking up after decades, maybe even centuries of stasis. A new planet stretches out before them, lit by the glow of a red dwarf star. Now, these two scenarios have one thing in common, and it's cryopreservation. Cryopreservation is a process of cooling biological samples down to very low temperatures so they can be stored for a long time. However, right now, cryopreservation is limited to just a very small number of cell types and no organs or people at all, which is why that heart only has 4 hours to get to you and why stasis for space travel remains purely science fiction. Unfortunately, you can't just throw a heart or a person into liquid nitrogen, which is minus 196 degrees, and expect them to survive. And this is largely due to ice. Imagine jagged shards of crystals of ice piercing through the cells. It's almost universally lethal. And this is where cryoprotective agents come in. Cryoprotective agents are kind of like the green stuff that you put in your car. They suppress ice formation, which allows cells to be stored at low temperatures. However, for the last 50 years, we've relied on largely the same two toxic cryoprotective agents, and they just don't work for many cell types. My research is looking to expand the number of potential cryoprotective agents by literally thousands, by looking at things such as ionic liquids, which are salts that are liquid at room temperature, and sugars or mixtures of sugars. All of these, including sugars, suppress ice formation, and they're biocompatible. After all, cells use sugars for energy all the time. I've already been able to preserve several cell types using these sugar mixtures. And now I'm looking at optimizing that by trying different combinations or different concentrations. These sugar mixtures might be able to store new cell types and maybe even organs, which would save more than 900,000 lives per year in the US alone, as well as you lying in that hospital bed waiting for a new heart. And who knows, vats of sugar might just be the answer that science fiction has been looking for. Thank you.